Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing for today, spawning in the south we have FG, playing as US Forces, who has Armour Company, Rifle Company, and Tactical Support. Teaming up with him is Siberian, playing as Soviets, who has Guard Motor Coordination, Mechanized Support, and Soviet Industry. So against them in the north, we have 130th Panzer playing as Okodobi, straight away going for Luftwaffe ground forces, and Teitoku playing as Ostheer, straight away going for Jaeger Armour. In terms of rankings here, random team on this side, Siberian rank 110, FG round rank 35, against a ranged team over here, slightly outside the top 200. But, you know, the mini patch did come through the other day and all the old replays died, so this is what we got. So, a slightly unusual capping order here from the US player, leaving a lot of sectors uncaptured. Going to be quite slow with the munitions coming in. Did also go for a very early piece of wire on that, which is now going to get crushed by the Kugelwagen. So yeah, a bit of a slow start resource wise. Grenadiers pushing in now. Conscripts coming across to support. Going to take a little bit of damage as they rotate. Tank track there, maybe backfiring slightly on FG. Second squad riflemen, and they're trying to close the distance here. Taking a good chunk of damage on the way in. But it looks like they're going over on firepower to force away the Grenadiers at least. Fox Grenadiers might be able to hang on for a little bit longer. Conscripts over here stalling by the sandbags, but Kubel coming in from the rear. Reposition, going to go toe to toe with the Kubel. Combat engineers in a 2-on-1. Have to get out of there, and conscripts also with a tricky retreat path. Might have to cut his losses here a little bit early. He's going to start dropping manpower really fast. Bit of a chase down. Skirmish across here. She could come forwards a bit more to assist his teammate. Continue to push forwards after chasing down that other conscript squad and force away this one as well. So the Sternpire is working out pretty nicely there. Some pretty strong territory control. Jumps back behind the haystack pretty quickly there. Nicely done with the reactions, getting away from the MG42. Just now repositioning.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Pi's coming across to assist. And try to set up, maybe covering the cutoff a bit more here. I'm going to try flank around before the MG can set up in time. Do manage to do so, but they're so low now, the Pi's can probably clean them up and just decides to hit the retreat anyway. So we've got a captain build here from FG. Sib with a 3 conscripts, 2 combat engineer style. The standard there. Looks like 130th Panzer going for one less squad than usual into a fast MG34. The Ford's battle group here as well, so could be some pretty strong control in the center thanks to that battle group for the Axis. Oh, this is dangerous, and they pop the STGs. Ouch, rifle squad down. Big mistake from FG. Hanging around a little bit too long there and punished on retreat hard. Honestly, this kind of feels like it could be a reasonable situation for the heavy mortar. seems like the Axis is starting to dig in around this forward truck. Maybe the heavy mortar will be quite nice at around this timing. A half track coming out for FG. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. I thought the Allies did see the battle group, but maybe they haven't.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for
Do have the A half track out as well, so can fend off any Axis light vehicles just fine.
We are
But it
losing
looks like
the sector.
neither player's going for one yet. Pack coming through for Teitoku. Destroying the cover here, opening up the center a bit. Looks like Sib did get some pretty good territory on the far side, but finally chased away. Getting his tier 3 down now. Oh, accidentally started running forwards a second before it finished. A little bit unfortunate with the timing there. Okay, half track in. Some good work done here, but we do have with the pack and Raketen coming in. Pack's going to arrive first. Driving it in relatively close here as well. Might be able to get 2 shots off. First shot connecting. A half track on the move. Ooh. The elevation might have saved him there. A little bit of a hill there. Stop the attack ground attempt. Engineers behind heavy cover. Now we're getting blasted by the infantry support gun as well. Kugelwagen switching over to detection mode. Just going to provide some intel to the Axis. Attempt to push on the left for FG, but starting to pull the trigger on the retreat quite early. Doesn't want another repeat performance. Lost squad. Did actually end up rebuilding that rifleman squad that he lost. Now we've got a sniper coming in for Teitoku. Also a slightly later half track. Do have the mobile observation post in this commander. So there's definitely a good reason to go for the half track.
The Scharfschütze has arrived.
That being said, you know, there's already like a fourth battle group that Axis team can reinforce from, so maybe not as strong as it is in some other scenarios. TC really going to work for Sib now, and has locked into Soviet industry.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Getting coming across, and we've got a flak emplacement covering the cutoff here as well, so the Axis team really digging in. Packowie in the works. Oh boy, activated the handbrake, slowed him down a little bit there. And down he goes. Have to be ultra careful with that handbrake. Happened to me as well. Generally, unless I'm directly controlling the half track, I do not activate the handbrake. A bit of damage onto the sniper here. Oh, and down it goes! Wow, that is really, really bad. Okay, well, lost a half track, but Teitoku asleep at the wheel, losing the sniper there. Machine gun also getting stolen by FG, so big loss, but probably comes out ahead after all is said and done. Rebuild on the machine gun from Teitoku. Axis do have a good amount of fuel in the bank. Start thinking about tech. Pack outs are coming out. which I think will be nice against this, you know, forward position. I feel like the Allies did need some form of indirect fire before rocket artillery was available. It's going to be the pack howitzer. We have double infantry support guns though for 130th. Looks like they're going forwards to return fire. They're going on the move now. MG getting flanked here. Bad positioning for FG, and now it's going to leave his pack out a little bit exposed as well. We do have one squad coming to offer some resistance. The squad's up in the north going for the cap on the VP. So with the supply truck down on the fuel point, so boosting his fuel up really high here. Half coming through. Late dodge. Oh, probably would have been better off staying in cover there. Squad stays alive though at least. Incendiary rounds activated, and the Allies are getting forced all the way back here. Axis just inching their way through the center. Rebuild on the sniper as well. I feel like that might be a slight mistake. Probably going to slow down the medium tanks. Just going to go for one. Might be straight into tier 4 though at the moment. Axis kind of coasting. Go straight into the Brumbier, something like that. Getting missing. Oh, big damage. Fox Grenadiers on the run. MG's back there though. Oh, getting suppressed. Switching over to the other squad conscripts. Oh, if they popped to, I think they would have got around the rear. This barrage not going to clear the building. Does get a Molotov on the Raketen. At risk of getting decrewed here now. And does get decrewed. Nicely done. Good Molotov there from Sib. Paying off big time. A couple Grenadiers coming across now. We're going to go for the recruit, go for the Fausts. Oh, and smoke to cover as well. Sib on the run. Does manage to get the recruit off. Got tank guns now for Teitoku. None for 130th, but did rebuild one immediately. So drop down some Fallschirmjäger quite late for Fallschirmjäger, but now a solid option. Once again though, we'll delay our medium tanks, I think, going for that extra squad. Going to rebuild the Raketen. The T-gun pushing quite far forwards here. They're dropping the reworked plane here. Some pretty good damage in. Damage isn't that important when you got those forward medics. Okay, popping off a couple shots. And that gets decrewed. Jump back on now. Double anti-tank guns actually in the position of 130th. T-gun did manage to get home safe. Similar story for the pack, how he had to back out for some healing. Nice Molotov there. So Allies managing to fight back a bit here. Actually thanks to the T-70, I think. Some nice work done. With the decrew on that machine. I think that was Vet 2 as well, so pretty nice decrew. T-70 has to be careful though, pack pushing forwards. Next one's behind the shot blocker now though, so relatively safe. Gonna shoot through the building. Not going to work while it's still healthy though. Tier 4 is down for Sib. And right around the time we could build another tank has also... There's this truck thundering in the fuel.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Could even be a Katyusha first scenario here though. Sib does have the double anti-tank guns out already, so pretty well equipped to hold off a medium tank from the Axis. Oh, gonna be the KV-8 instead. Interesting choice. Is up against, I think, 4 anti-tank guns already though? No, just 3, okay. Still could be a bit tricky. Katyusha, I'd say, is the safer option, but the KV-8 can be very strong as well. Especially while you're still not up against any, excuse me, tanks on the Axis side. Finally, tier 4 going down now for Panzer Lehr. We've got Battle Phase 3 coming through for Teitoku. A little bit late getting this tech started though. And once again, maybe he's sabotaging his tank efforts, going for a squad of Panzer Grenadiers right now. Allies with a around 100 VP lead at this stage. Quick look at the KDs here. FG is suffering quite a lot. Siberian, you know, maybe that's around about normal for Soviets. But FG seems to be in a bit of trouble. We do have the Calliope coming out for FG first. T70 on the recon mode, doing some spotting here. Oh boy, speaking of spotting, T70. Some trouble there. Here comes the KV-8. Let's switch over to the pack. Pack on the move. Okay, laying down the flames. Here comes the Calliope now. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, the rockets cannot... Oh, there we go. Super strong, but the KV-8 does end up going down. Wow. Decrew on one of the M1s as well. And it's getting destroyed by the Raketen now. So the execution there could have been slightly stronger for the Allies. Monstrous Calliope barrage. 14 kills after one barrage there. But suffering quite a lot of losses in return, honestly. That can happen with the KV-8. Doesn't have super strong armor. So if you get a little bit unlucky with the bounces, then this can go pear-shaped quite easily against that many anti-tank guns. Panzer 4 coming in for 130th.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
He healed up the pack alley, but did he not reinforce it? Maybe he already lost a couple models from it. Two support guns have been recruited. Our allies branching out to the far VPs. Have been on the drain for a little bit. Going forwards with the sweepers. So is Sib though. Slightly overpowered though by the force of the Panzer IV and the Sternpires. Good angle from the Zis though. Second shot missing. Tried to go for a close ranger on the machine gun out the back, it looks like. But had to cancel it early. Looks like he did get 3 kills, but it's not enough to finish it off. Drops back to the half-track for some reinforcements there. And now the Katyusha for Siberian. Going after these support weapons all clumped up in this area. Oh, and catches the Volksgrenadiers on retreat. Other than that, though, the scatter of the rockets not super good. Very good, good wipe. Oh, Panzer IV wants to come in for the Katyusha kill here. The T-70 double anti-tank guns here, though. Bouncing, though. Okay, Panzer IV. Not with the armour. Sprinkling a bit of damage, at least forcing away the sniper. Might be about ready to fire again. The recon plane up for Teitoku. Double anti-tank guns blasting away. Panzer IV has to pull back. Oh, Major going down. Looks like he might have dropped some Major arty. Not really going to be enough to kill the truck with, though. Oh, we've got the planes coming through. The airborne assault comboed up with the recon planes. Going to be pretty powerful. Has to be careful with this. Oh my god, what's he doing with this? Spinning around in circles. Definitely going to take some damage on this. Will it survive, though? Oh! It's quite low there. Needs to keep going. Keep reversing. Let's say he probably has cleared the arc before the second pass is going to come through. So, close call for the Calliope. Remember, it did get his health reduced. This patch, so it is easier to kill. Definitely could have gone down there. He's previously would have been extremely unlikely unless it remains stationary. Katyusha going to work. Reasonable connections. But nothing explosive, just, you know, steady bleed there. No, I was going to throw an anti-tank grenade, but decided against it. Jackson out now for FG. Calliope coming back onto the front lines here, ready to fire. Oh boy, where's he going with this Jackson? Double this barrage coming through on the pack. Oh, the half-track though. Oh, Jackson missing. This barrage does clear that out. Calliope going for the machine gun. Oh, but it does get away. Division 1 now. Panzer IV coming through. A little bit of pressure onto the double anti-tank guns, but still have the Jackson there. And here comes the Brumbeer from Teitoku, but this is so late, right? Could have had this like 6 minutes ago. Super, super late. I don't know if those peak retreats have really been worthwhile.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
A couple of repair stations back here for Sib. He's also got the T-34 out now. Didn't want to hang around for the KV-8, or KV-2 rather, I guess. Which may work out okay, you know. KV-2 can be a little bit vulnerable to the Elephant, since it's quite slow. And we are getting very close to that Elephant timing now. Back Panzer out now for 130th. Recon plane up for Teitoku. Katyusha barrage going for the pack. Reasonable amount of damage, only one model down so far though, dodging forwards of the rockets. And we've got the planes coming through again out the back. Jackson on the move here. Looks like that cleared the arc in time. Sherman may take a pass here though, and if he parks these two right next to each other, that could be trouble. Oh, going after the Katyusha. I didn't notice that one. Oh, lucky escape there for Sib. But yeah, it's a much better way to use airborne assault, doing it very deep like that, comboed up with the recon plane since... Oh! The Shrek's connecting, T-70 goes down. Nicely done, Panzer IV blitzing away. Oh boy, the Calliope! Oh! Wow, that was a close call. Jackson trying to get some damage on the Brumbier, but doesn't want to chase in any further there. And a tight game now in terms of VPs. Allies ahead by 40. XFA definitely closed the gap, and now they're ahead in army size with the Elephant arriving. So the pack howitzer did end up getting outright destroyed at one stage. Close call for that T-34. Do have the repair stations, one of them still alive. Oh, there goes the sniper. Calliope getting the job done there. The Katyusha going to work as well. Decrease the pack. Ooh. Wow, I'm surprised. That looks like that would have been engine damage, but must have been ever so slightly out of range. Sib's mortar, gonna take some infantry support gun shells here. Didn't dodge forwards with the machine gun though, able to set up. But the mortar actually getting a pretty good hit in. Let's get them neutralized at least. Brumbier advancing. Oh boy, one of the AT guns in some trouble. Good control there from Sib, setting one of them up, backing away with the other. Oh, but the Panzer IV catching them clumped up as they go for the retreat there. Ouch. FG with the recon plane coming through. This recon plane does provide a huge amount of sight. Look at how much sight it provides. More than the Axis one, which is a bit cheaper. Soviet one as well. But the flak emplacement maybe. Shooting that down there. One vehicle destroyed. Oh boy, engine damage on the Brumbier on the far side. Elephant. In an awkward position, can't really assist here. I think he needs one more Jackson shot and probably another snare to connect as well here. Not getting range for the snare. Jackson going to continue the chase, but he takes engine damage right in front of the anti-tank gun. Oh, gets the decrew. Jackson trying to back away here though. Bad play. I think his best bet was to drive forwards and maybe try to finish off the half-track back there. So he took engine damage. I don't think there was any escape. He was hoping maybe that the planes would the decrew, but kind of a little bit less likely to do that these days, I think. Unless the weapon's already low health. Less likely to get the decrew, but a much bigger area of effect on that strike. So Brumbier for a Jackson. It's an okay trade for FG, but he's struggling a bit in the manpower department. Oh, a little bit unlucky there with the Calliope rockets. First, like, second or two, barely any landing. Oh boy, and that is a dead T-34 just like that. It's kind of strange because it looks like they do have a flare-up from the Soviet mortar, so seems like they should have seen that. That was not the ideal way to go. Rifle blob advancing here. The ISGs are super far forwards at the moment. Too sure about ready to fire again. Machine gun out the back, though, starting to kick in now. Elephant connecting on the Jackson, which misses its return shot.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Use the on me to break out of suppression with this rifle squad. Shusha going to work here. Oh, good connection. One ISG goes down. There's the higher vet of the two. Oh, gets both of them. Nicely done. Get 2 on the Katyusha now, so it's got its cooldown bonus. Here comes the KV2. Did end up saving for it. Probably going to be easier to keep alive at least than the T-34. There's a bit of a sitting duck. He has put it onto the siege mode here. Now trying to disengage that. The anti-tank gun's going to work on the Panzer IV. Elephant coming across. As long as he stays out of range of the Elephant, he can probably stay alive here. Jagdpanzer's going to chase. Bouncing. Elephant continuing the chase. Here comes the squad. No! Jagdpanzer connecting on that occasion. Abandoned, however, out the back. Elephant advancing. Finishing off the job. They got the recon plane up so they can see it. Engine damage this time on the Elephant and in front of the double Zis, but might still be able to stay alive here. Jackson coming in from the rear though. Getting cold feet. Deciding to disengage. Bouncing. Jagdpanzer chasing in after the Jackson. Missing though. Firing on the move. Got some smoke coming through to cover the Elephant's retreats. The attack rounds are not working out there. So it's a little bit risky here trying to push forwards. Continue the chase. Guess they've got like a mortar flare providing some sight. Good close range Katyusha. Grenadiers go down. Keeps the AT-tank gun safe as well. But yeah, big loss there. Look, it's so risky setting that KV2 up in the siege mode or whatever it's called. Smoke grenade out there. Just that disengage time allowed the Jagdpanzer kit and combo to do so much damage. Even the Panzer IV got to stick around for a long time there. Bit of lucky though, I think. Panzer IV maybe could have gone down there. KV2 bounce on it. Damage onto the Panzer IV, but once again just stays alive. Might be after the Raketen. Once again, getting a little bit unlucky with the rocket scatter. First half of those Calliope rockets making a circle around the Raketen almost. Due to any damage, able to get out of there quite easily. Just lining up its next one. A little bit further out the back. You're going to dodge forwards. Trucker's getting a little bit low. Here comes the counter shot though from the walking Stuka. She gets out of there in the nick of time and lands a little bit short of knocking out the mortar. Small number of rockets connecting. Elephant forwards here. Just bouncing though on the return fire. Rebuild on the Brumbier. Maybe a touch surprising. But I suppose we do have the walking Stuka out as well, so is an option to deal with the double Zis. But our allies are on the back foot at the moment. With the loss of that KV2. Set them back a long way here. Double Jackson's out now for FG, however. Able to get engine damage off, but can't really do too much with the Elephant sitting right there. Strange Katyusha. Oh, both the Grenadiers go down. There we go. After the Axis getting maybe a little bit lucky on a couple of these rocket strikes. That time their luck runs out. Double Grenadiers down, which is quite rare. When you consider your Grenadiers with their received damage bonus at Vet 3. Kitten lying in wait with the ambush here. Oh, Elephant missing though. Very lucky break for FG. And he's chasing away the Raketen. Jagdpanzer charging forwards here. Oh boy, double anti-tank guns. Sib trying to blast away the Panzer IV, but one of them goes down. Now the Jagdpanzer hits Vet 2, so it gets a health bonus. Even if it takes 2 more hits here, it's not going to go down. And now the Elephant advancing. Jackson could be in some trouble. They're dropping in the planes deep once again, comboed up with the recon plane. I think the Jackson should be alright. Maybe this Calliope though. Oh, driving right on the edge of the arc. That could perhaps get targeted here. Oh no, it's going to be the KV-2 that's getting targeted. Oh, and the nasty walking Stuka strike in the base, thanks to that recon plane providing sight. And now Jackson over here isolated. Axis pushing all the way forwards, feeling bold because they have that recon plane up. Tries to go for the close range double Calliopes. Tigrian's very close to going down, but they do survive. Oh, speaking of close to going down, the Jackson. Oh, narrowly surviving there. Wow.
All sectors, ability now ready.
Yeah, the Allies just never getting any anti-air to counter this. So, you know, I think this is the 3rd, maybe even 4th time the Axis have gone for that combo. And it is just devastating them. Really need some anti-air. Maybe that'll be on Siberian's agenda now that he's managed to rebuild the KV-2 here. But yeah, the anti-air is desperately needed, even just to shut down the recon planes. Because they are allowing the Axis so much control at the moment. And yeah, lost the ambulance there as well. FG really suffering. Jackson and Elephant down to just 1 rifle squad as well. 1 rifle, 1 captain. So Snare's going to be a bit harder to come by. Still have plenty of rocket artillery though, the Allies. So need to make that count. And FG really needs to start firing off his own recon planes. There we go. Jagdpanzer actually charging forwards. Catches the Katyusha. It was a bold play, but it ended up working out. Actually making a bit of a charge here, but getting bled hard on the way in. He's going to survive. Machine gun covering the VP. Allies are in a bit of a pickle now. Double Calliopes targeting the half track. And they get it. Oh, bit of damage onto one of the Calliopes. That could have been at risk of going down to the Elephant then. Let's get away alive though. Does mean that, you know, this mass support weapon play though is not going to get punished for quite some time, and Sib does go for the quad this time. But yeah, well overdue. Does also have double fuel caches down, so loads of fuel coming in for Siberian. Spam tanks like crazy. Thing is, maybe not needed to spam tanks. Kind of need just the double anti-tank guns as much as anything at the moment. And Axis branching out to the far side. Going to open up the capture over there. which I think is a wise decision at this stage. No T-70 or anything to come over here and punish this, really. And we've still got that Panzer IV alive, which can always rotate across to the side as well, so let's do have some more mobile options. Trying to come across to the far side. Calliope quite far forwards. Ready for a barrage. Peagrin's somehow still alive, and we've got the sniper in really, really deep here. Allowing the Elephant to come forwards. He popped the target weak point on that shot as well, so it's stunned in place. And the Shreks finish off the job. KV-2 coming across. Elephant at Vet 3 after that. Here comes the Calliope barrage going after the machine gun. Looks like it will get decruised. No, still alive somehow. Elephant taking a few hits. Jackson coming in from the side, missing though. Here comes the Raketten. Calliope, Walking Stuka. Oh, nearly decruised the anti-tank gun there. Jackson able to get away. Popped the armor-piercing rounds there as well. So the machine gun maybe didn't make it home. Went down to the rifle fire. Quad on the move here. Oh, this did end up getting decrewed. So no more anti-tank gun for Siberian any longer. And he's going to go for an Su-85 instead. That will perhaps help against the Panzer IV, but I feel like with the number of anti-tank guns the Axis have, with the Elephant, I don't even think the Su-85 is better than an anti-tank gun at the moment. I think the Jackson still makes sense since it's got a turret. It can play mobile, maybe get some flanks cooking or something like that. But the Su-85 has to fight more head to head, which is perhaps not ideal. Here's what they're facing off against currently. Oh, engine damage connecting. Can they finish the job here? Su-85 needs one more hit. This does block shots though, this tree line. Oh, but he sneaks it through the gap there. Nicely done. Pack hits Vet 1. Jagdpanzer coming in from the side. He popped target weak point there. That might have been the kill. But hard to react to that. Did hit Vet 1 right at the tail end of that engagement. Got a plane coming through it again. And they're calling in the other airstrike as well. There goes the recon plane though, at least. So the Axis are going to have to manually come forwards. Calliope going after the sniper and they catch it. Okay, Jagdpanzer's going to be the one charging forwards here. Stuka barrage targeting the repair station, looks like, and does destroy it. A bit of damage. Maybe they got spotted by the Stuka barrage? Not entirely sure. Either way, they're quite low in health. Double repairs are nearby though. The Allies just slowly getting drained out, having so much trouble capping either center or left at the moment. FG trying to wrap his way around the side. And after the half-track kill, misses the second shot. Oh boy, and a little bit clumsy with the second Jackson. Oh, this could go down now. Peagrin Shreks trying to chase. Looks like Reechelon going to shut that down. Looks like he took weapon racks as well. Got the bar and the M1919 on that squad, it sounded like. So much munitions available for FG. Could be an idea to take grenades as well, even just for the smoke. Oh, nicely done there. Reechelon. Right in the sight. Jackson coming in there for the snipe. Sniper now going after the Raketen and gets the decrew at least. Oh, but the Brumbier. Nasty shot. It's almost so clumped up there. There we go. Elephant advancing here. KV2 coming across to this side, but it's not going to go too well with the Elephant right there. Bounces the shot. Does some reasonable deflection damage though, but there's the clapback. KV takes a lot of damage immediately. Rebuild on the Panzer IV. Su-85 backing in here for Sib. Oh boy. Oh no, that's big trouble. Oh, and the Elephant slamming home a shot as well. Oh, but the Panzer IV misses. Jagdpanzer chasing in, but shoots at the KV2 instead here. Recon plane up in the air. Jackson coming through. Infantry in some trouble. So is the Jackson now. Missing. This is what happens when you don't have any anti-tank guns. The Elephant just so free to advance, doing so much damage. Bit of a flank coming through for the Jackson, coming from the side. But the Jagdpanzer spins around, and the Faust connects, engine damage. And now, Nexus tanks are advancing again, feeling bold. MG getting decrewed by the Brumbier. Jackson trying to back away, but can't. Gets sniped as it comes around from behind the trees. Had to kind of though. Panzer Grenadiers were chasing him from this side. We've gone down to them eventually. FG actually going for a lieutenant into machine gun here, which is interesting. Maybe he feels like the P-Greens are causing him some more troubles. Damage onto the Brumbier. Here comes the walking Stuka again. Destroys one of the repair stations. Panzer IV coming in here. Right. Shoots at the cache, maybe revealing the push. KV2 coming across for that now. Could be an idea for maybe Sib to attempt to come in from this side a bit more. Especially with the KV2. Come across here is just so vulnerable to the Elephant time and time again. Jagdpanzer a steady performer. Vet 4 getting close to 5. Able to cap on the far edge, but I don't know how long this will last with the Brumbier on the battlefield. Jackson coming across though. Gonna be able to get 2 or 3 shots in here. Perhaps the AP ammo on the 50 for the half track. Jackson only gets 1 shot in. Goes for the half track, picks it off, but the captain left here a little bit too long. Goes down on retreat to the Grenadiers. Chasing in Raketen, connecting. Faust just out of range. Actually doesn't have munitions for it. Just getting him now. Flank on the machine gun. FG, what are you doing? Oh, he's gone for the Calliope. Wow, leaving it as bait there, and the Calliope wiping out the Grenadiers. Nicely done. You see the Grenadiers were lining up for a rifle nade there as well. Okay, KV2 coming in. Going to try to use this sight blocker. Their advantage. Su-85 coming in from the side now. Missing its shot. KV can go for some floaters, I think, over this tree line, right? This weapon. Good damage onto the Elephant. Recon plane up again for Teitoku. Oh boy, and KV2 backing through the area. Going to take some big hits from the Elephant. Raketen advancing. Su-85 in some trouble. Panzer IV coming in from the side as well. With the AT gun spinning around, but it's not enough. And now the Panzer IV may be hunting for the Katyusha. Has that already gone down? Has gone down already. Going for the base inspection. KV2 on the run. Quad shoots down the recon plane, but slightly too late. Elephant still just had sight to finish off the KV2. Jackson coming back to finish off the Panzer IV. But, had a pretty good run there.
A medium tank was destroyed.
Now Allies really down the dumps. Sib. They lost that KV2. And the Katyusha doesn't have much. FG with the double Jackson still, but not much infantry. So we see 130th Panzer as well, with just so many resources spare, can go for just about anything. So that Panzer IV lost doesn't even hurt him. For double ISGs, the D crew. Comes the walking Stuka. Oh, Brumbier coming in. Oh, and catches the Jackson as it's repairing over here. And down it goes. Jackson coming around from the side, but Brumbier I think is a bit too healthy to go down here, with the Elephant sitting right there as well. Disengaging. Peagrin's chasing in, looking for the kill. Oh, Jackson parked up over here. Now he's back on the move. Peagrins might give him sight with the Elephant. One shot connecting. Jackson slightly facing the wrong direction. Ooh, that was a close call. Very, very close call. Well, vehicle crew now. I'll try to do their best. Sherman coming through for FG. Kind of do need the Sherman just to try and contest the far side, but it's going to be too late actually. Triple cap running. Just don't really have a hope of getting on top of the VPs in time here.
Enemy can taste defeat. They only have 10 points remaining. The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
Oh, there goes the Su-85 as well. GG. Axis take this one. With the arranged team action, you know. Good coordination from them. Overall, I think the ultimate undoing for the Allies was getting their anti-air so late. I think it was 3 of those combinations. The airborne assault comboed up with the recon plane before the Allies got anti-air. And especially that third one was devastating. It set the Allies really, really far back, and the Axis didn't really make any major mistakes after that to allow the Allies back into the game. I really need something like a kill on like the Elephant or something to get back into it, but couldn't quite get the job done. So yeah, GG, well played by the Axis arranged team. Anyway guys, wrapping that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.